What is good, guys? Welcome back to another review video or reaction video. A reaction video, an R&K reaction video. Behind the Shades Urbex reaction video, right? So today we're going to check out another video that Christy had grabbed for us from Urbex Hill. I'm not too certain about this guy. I'm going to go to his channel over here, see what he's all about before we get into it. Can you tell me what we know about this video thus far?
Not too much. I just was searching through YouTube and came across his channel. I only looked at a couple of his videos. It seems like he explores by himself and mostly is at night. I don't know if all his videos are at night, but the ones that I saw was him exploring by himself at night. So that's pretty ballsy in my opinion.
So he explores by himself at night. I could tell you that I have explored by myself at both day and night. I have escaped from some places by myself. When I was with other people, I had gotten separated in a pretty scary place, as a matter of fact. It was pretty late at night. It was definitely after midnight, probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock. And we all got split up on a supposed haunted asylum exploration. And I didn't see any hauntings that night, but I did see police lights. So we all got separated, and I had to go back through the entire asylum at night by myself with very little light, maybe just my iPhone light that I had going on there while I was inside of the building, and made my way back through the woods, narrowly evaded any wildlife that might have been inside of there, and got back to the car, met up with everybody. Yeah, so I've been inside some places at night. That was particular one of the most memorable spots. We've actually been in places at night.
Yeah,
Not,
no,
I
we
mean, we've
have
been
not.
separated, but we haven't gone entirely by ourselves,
Yeah,
So, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I've ever gone to a spot by myself and just explored it at night. I have done it during the day. So there is that. So I will give this guy one of the, that's definitely a good thing right there, that he goes at night and makes the videos a little bit more exciting at that point, right? So
yeah.
was this an exciting video that you saw, or did you watch the whole video at that point?
No, I didn't watch the whole video. I just saw he had like it was like titled Very Scary Encounters or something like that. And he had like a little red arrow. There was something down the hallway. I think this is at a school.
Okay, so we have it right
So
here. We have
yeah.
it right here. So the title of this video is from Urbex Hill. He has 192,000 subscribers, so he's doing well. He's doing better than us. He's done better than us. He's got 527,000 views on this video. So according to this, it made you click. So it made
Yeah.
527,000 other people click on it. So the video has done well for him, I suppose. I'm not sure what his other videos look like, so I'm not sure where it goes in terms of his other videos, but 500,000 views on any video is definitely very good.
Yep.
It would suffice for our channel, I suppose, So it's
Mhm.
called Very Scary Encounter. Watch with caution. We're going to have to watch this with caution, I think. What do you think is going on inside of this video right here?
Um, I don't really know. I mean, it could be anything. Um, I mean,
Could be
typically
anything.
I mean, it really could be anything. So I don't know. Is it
So
an
what do you think?
animal?
Do you think it's going to be something very crazy, or do you think this is clickbait?
I think it's a little clickbait for sure, but we'll see.
See, I can't see the dislikes anymore. You used to
Yeah.
know when a video was clickbait by the dislike ratio.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are very nice. So a lot of times with these Urbex videos, the clicks for likes are a little bit more than the dislikes. But if it is a very clickbaity video, you will get a lot of dislikes. So this video starts off. They're at the Robert Fulton School. Not sure whether or not this is a high school, middle school, or elementary school, but it is the Robert Fulton School. If anybody out there is aware of this school, it is abandoned. And this man has gone there at 1 a.m. And that's where this video starts, right here at 1 a.m. at the Robert Fulton School, where we're just going to get right into it and see exactly what this guy has going on right now. dark,
Yeah.
moldy.
Mm-hmm.
You can already tell. Right, the rapid too.
Homeless people been here. Dead mushrooms.
Dead mushroom. What about a psilocybin situation?
Babe, hang on a second, because you're sounding like underwater.
Am I?
Now you sound better. I don't know what just happened.
All right. It might have been
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
This is a very, very decrepit school right here.
Yep.
Very, very fallen apart. This has been getting water in it for a very long time, you could tell.
It's crazy in
Yeah.
here.
Hey, look at the rusted chair.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Very old school. You could tell it's a very old school by those doors right there. I want to, like, why can't I get over?
Yeah.
I can't get over here. Hang on. All right. So you could tell by those doors over there. I would go back, but I don't want to like really mess up our spot in the video there. So you got the doors right there.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell those are like they don't build schools like this anymore. They don't use wooden door frames. They don't use wooden doors. A lot of times they'll use glass in the doors, but they're fire doors. You know what fire doors are from your work and all that stuff.
Yes.
Very thick steel doors. They're inserted. They block out the fire, obviously, so kids don't have to worry about different parts of the school catching on fire very quickly if it were to happen. This is a very flammable school right here, I would say. All these wood doors and all this stuff inside of it is very, very old school, but still very cool to look at. On our school explorations, I always love going into old schools. Old schools are very cool. New schools are fine. The new school
Yeah.
is fine. You know what I mean? We've been to a couple of cool new schools that we were wondering why they were abandoned, but that's neither here nor there. These are very cool explorations. These old schools, I love those doors. We're gonna probably see a lot more of this as we go throughout this video.
There's probably just tons of asbestos.
That's what is also in those old schools.
Mm-hmm.
Lots and lots of asbestos. Although I do not see it showing up in front of his light. He is well lit inside of there, and you would definitely see clouds of dust. So nobody's really been through here, or there's no wind or anything blowing around inside of this building. Old ladder, old wooden ladder.
I mean, it definitely would be like so spooky walking around a place like this at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, you don't know what's in there, whether or not it be a human being, an animal, or whether or not the place is going to cave in on you and nobody knows whether or not you're inside of that place. If you truly are alone or never told anybody that you were going there, which why would you tell anybody that you're going to an abandoned school? That's cool.
Oh,
I
wow.
would have gone and
Yeah.
gotten a shot of that room.
The glass block.
At least
was
make the
nice.
most of it, you know. I mean, this place is shit. This is a shitty explore. This is something that I have in a hard drive somewhere just sitting around. So I hope that this guy really encounters something that blows my socks off.
It's crazy too, because you are in places like this and it's so quiet, and you know the sounds of your feet stepping on the paint
he
chips and stuff.
He's saying something there. I can't really hear what he's saying in the first place. We can go
Yeah.
back to that real quick. We'll just go back because I just want to kind of hear what he's saying here.
check this whole first floor first before I go up.
So he wants to look at the whole first floor.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna go to the first floor. He's actually being smart. You can't hear him because he's wearing a mask. I could hear the respirator blowing back and forth inside of it. It's very annoying. This is usually why I would pop off my mask real quick when I was inside of some of these places. But he's actually being smart. We have seen explorers not use masks, so I'm always about the masks and stuff like that. Just like you said before, there's asbestos in all these places and stuff like that. So he's being a responsible explorer and not getting mesothelioma or any other kinds of cancers or anything like that for himself. So he's very low. So I don't know if we'll be able to make out everything that he says. We will try not to talk over him as he's speaking, but we will we will re-say whatever he says if I think it's low enough, because he is definitely inside of a respirator right now. He's about to speak, so shh.
Oh God, this is crazy.
So he's going back down the hallway he just came from. Oh. Here we go. Did you see something?
No.
What you have to do is, if you hear something, obviously just stop and just listen for paint chips cracking. That's somebody's footprints running around. Footsteps.
Yeah.
An American flag is all that remained. All right. So
And
we got
this
another
bottle.
round. He's got a bottle, an old bottle.
Never heard of that stuff.
Me neither.
Pfeiffer. It's an old beer. There's nothing left inside the school. It's completely stripped out, which is pretty wild, because usually we find files, old books, computers, shit on the walls. They took everything. Look, the ceiling tiles are gone. I wonder if this was just stripped like this, like crazy, or people just came in and just stole a bunch of stuff. I'm sure they wouldn't steal the ceiling tiles, but
Yeah, but you would
all
think if the ceiling tiles fell down, they'd be like caked onto the floor. So
yeah. You know what? That's what it looks like. Actually, they're all on the floor right there. You see that?
a little bit, yeah.
See the floor right here?
Yeah, because all the water probably pushed them down and they sag and then
All
fall.
those ceiling tiles. Yeah, they're all
Mhm.
ceiling tiles. This place is soaked. You can tell by the door right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the warp inside of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, ceiling tiles all over the place. I wonder what that is.
I know. I was just looking at that.
Yeah, I don't think that's that, but you could tell, like, they took the electric out. They took out the switches, the outlets.
Could have been scrappers.
I mean, I would say that that might have been scrappers, because I was looking at the ceiling tiles and they were all gone, and I didn't even really think, like, he's standing on them. You could hear them
Mhm.
cracking underneath them, or not cracking, smushing underneath
Yeah.
them. But yeah, they're all over the floor right there. So yeah, this school is, it's a piece of shit. Wow, it's crazy. Up until this point, this has been incredibly boring.
Hmm.
Even where he heard something, it's been boring. So I wonder how many people skipped through this video.
Probably a lot. I would have.
At this point, I'm tempted to. It just said he heard a noise, if anybody didn't hear that. I wonder if any of his other videos he goes into the rooms and like looks, or is it just all walking down the hallways?
I can feel the stairs cracking. I'll go up a different way.
Those stairs aren't going nowhere. It's the
Yeah.
tiles that are on the stairs. That's probably the most sturdy thing inside
Yeah,
of that whole entire
definitely.
building.
Cool staircase.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's a pretty cool staircase. I would have gotten a nice shot of that.
Hmm.
You could tell this guy, like, he's not taking his time getting a couple of cool shots. Just kind of it makes me feel like there's some sort of setup going on here. He might not be here alone. There might be a buddy walking around here behind him or around sneakily somewhere. It's very motivated on him just walking down this shitty hallway right here. He found a shitty school, it seems like to me, to make a clickbait video. School desks are always pretty creepy, especially when they're like alone, like in the middle of a room. I don't know what that's about, but chairs and school desks and things like that you sit on, especially like when they're like in a circle. Not only alone, I just said alone, but
Yeah.
when they're in a circle,
Like satanic rituals.
yeah, like a satanic ritual circle of chairs.
Wow. It's creepy stuff.
Dude, you got to go in a room, man. The hallway is getting really, really.
He might not want
boring.
to. Maybe he's like a little sketched out.
I mean, you're in. You might as well go for it.
I just want to see like the gym, like the
You're going up.
gymnasium.
Yeah, the gymnasium, the auditorium to this place would be cool.
It's like kind of hard to see what's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't have very great lighting.
Well, he just doesn't have it all the way up.
Definitely not walking on this floor.
All the hardwood's all peeled up.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely saturated wet. It's all the water going downstairs. He's on the third floor, I think, right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, fuck.
It's a bat.
See, I'm all paranoid. Because of that fucking noise. Now there's bats flying around everywhere. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing, guys. This mask is thick. It's hard to breathe through.
There you go.
They are hard to breathe through.
I knew I could tell when somebody's talking through a mask. You'd hear that pop. It gets moist, and then it starts to pop, the respirator.
Yeah.
All right. I
It's
hope
like they're
this
flying
always.
away from me instead of at me.
They're bats. They don't want to bother you.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. It's a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best shot of the night.
As fuck.
Go for it. They're rats with wings, man. Just do it. I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to say this, okay? The fact that he's going so slow makes me believe that he's being cautious, like real cautiousness,
Hmm.
because he knows that there might be somebody inside of there that he didn't plant inside of there. So he's either a very good actor or it's real,
Yeah.
because he is going very slow. He's not really. A lot of times you'll see a clickbaity video and they're kind of making more of it than it is. He's
Yeah.
seems to be trying to keep quiet and really find out what's going on there while it's going through the hallways and all that stuff. I wish he would go into a couple more rooms, but it is what it is. This is his video. I'm tempted to skip through it, but we're gonna chug along and see what actually goes on here. This is a very boring school.
Yeah.
This is something that would not appear on our channel. I wonder how people felt about this while they were watching it and liking it. I hope there's something to like here. I really do, because this is a very, very boring video of a shitty school. So let's continue.
God, this place is done.
Exactly.
It's so creepy being in here alone. God.
This is very, very slow.
Hmm.
Like, this is very slow. People were double tapping on their screens the whole time they were watching this video.
Yeah, I definitely would have fast forward through this.
All right, you going in the room? All right, cool. All right, glass block room. Awesome. What do we got?
It's pretty cool. It's like a divider, like a room divider.
It's old school stuff.
Could be like the nurse's room.
Yeah. Oh,
Kind of looked like it for a second.
It scared me. I thought that was an animal.
what?
Probably he
What
thought
the
it was a
fuck
dead
was
animal. It was probably insulation.
It looked like a lamp.
It looked like insulation, like bowled up.
Wasn't? All right. Whatever.
That's like it looked furry. That's why I thought
I
it looked
guess
like an
so.
animal.
All right.
Oh wow, this is a cool hallway.
Yeah. There's actually some doors, some curtains. Look at that cabinet.
Yeah, this is probably like the back offices.
Yeah,
Like
it's definitely the office. Principal's office, administrations, all
yeah.
that. Yeah. But here we go. This is the meat and potatoes. Let's explore right here. Cabinets, all the doors.
It's a narrow hallway.
Yeah. All right. What else are we going to say? I think I see a table. We got a table.
Can't walk on this floor.
Oh, don't go that way then. Man, it's the tiles cracking underneath you. The most dangerous thing about that floor is the asbestos tiles under your feet.
For me.
Yeah, because all the floors have concrete, so it's
Yeah, you're not going to fall through the floors in a school, especially.
That would be nuts if it started working.
Yeah, crazy. It would be literally like mind-boggling if it started working, because nothing is on in the school at all. Go downstairs. All right.
All right, let's check the basement.
See, I already know this whole goddamn school. He's walked around the school 5 times already. I know the school like the back of my hand. What's going on here, kid?
He's taking his time.
All right. I hope you find something. All right. It's really rusty down here. Do you think he's going to go scuba diving?
No.
Stalactites, stalagmites, whatever one's hanging from the ceiling. They're there.
Tights.
It's tights. Okay.
With the T top.
Okay. All right. I always get it all fucked up.
But that's why that's the hack
It's like
to know
piss
it.
down here.
There's probably a lot of piss.
Not even like animal piss.
Oh.
Human piss.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
Can you distinguish human piss from animal piss? Especially if it's been there for a little while. It just
I don't
smells
know.
like piss, right?
I'm not really
smells
sure.
like human piss. This smells like human piss. This door is broken. Closet.
It's a maintenance closet.
Babe.
There's asbestos. There it is. Go down. Freddy Krueger. This is where Freddy Krueger lives.
This place is crazy.
It's pretty nuts, man. Pretty fucking insane, dude. Oh, it's
I was
flooded.
gonna
I
say,
told you.
yeah.
He was going scuba diving. I said it. I knew there was going to be water down there.
Yeah.
He should have brought his raft. The Explorer 300. Max powered special.
Fucking floor is rusty.
Oh.
Let me get off of this.
Go surf on that door. Oh, here we go. That sounded like a water drop.
Oh, that does not sound safe. It's cracking underneath my feet.
You got your duck boots on. If you fall in the water, you're good, man.
That would suck.
That would definitely suck to go in that water.
Look how deep that water is.
I actually think the water in that Chernobyl video that we reacted to a couple weeks ago was actually cleaner than that.
Yeah, definitely.
That is filled with all kinds of oil and whatever else has been leaking through the floors and all that stuff. That is disgusting. I would definitely not want to fall in that. I've always said if I ever fell in one of those things, I'd have to burn myself alive. I would never, ever, 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 ever get over it. I would never, ever, ever get over it. So we're about halfway through this video right now. What are you thinking about it?
I'm just waiting for the excitement. So, I mean, it's a pretty destroyed school, unfortunately. I mean, obviously the water just destroyed it, but I mean, there's really nothing to it. I feel like the
Not
more
much to
exciting
say.
parts, I feel like the more exciting parts of the schools are like we said, the gymnasiums, the auditoriums, like the bigger
Wait,
areas.
exactly. Where is this gymnasium, the auditorium that's here? This is usually the first place we go for. Maybe the cafeteria, a couple intact classrooms, things like that. Like I said before, this is a video that we've shot a ton of times over and over and over again, and we've never ever released them. Probably because there were no hauntings inside of it. There was no reason to use the video, and we're just not going to make something happen out of nothing. If I didn't find myself intrigued with it, I wouldn't find anybody else getting intrigued with it. So I never released these videos. So there's probably about 5 or 10 different schools and hospitals. So 5 high schools or middle schools, things like that, or hospitals that look exactly like this, completely stripped out, that I just never thought to even do anything with because it's just so boring. And it's just not even walking around. It's kind of shooting the place, and there's nothing to come of it. So it's just, I don't know. Anything else?
No, yeah, I was gonna say like there's been times where there's places like this, and unless you find something cool, like what you consider like something cool in it, then you would showcase the video. So it's like this type of explore. I mean, there's nothing going on.
I
There's
don't
no
know.
like,
I don't know what would lead me here. That's the thing, because I'd probably
yeah,
see pictures or know of it in some way, shape, or
and
form.
not care to go.
Yeah, and just say
Yeah,
there's really nothing there, especially if I didn't see like a cool gymnasium or auditorium picture from the place. I'd just be not really feeling it.
yeah,
It kind of just be an extra thing, and that if we were in the area, I would kind of make myself just go just to say I checked it out. I was there. I got something of it, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So, yeah, this is incredibly boring. But yes, that water is really dirty. Surprisingly dirtier looking than the Chernobyl water, although probably not radioactive, so still healthier for you. So we're gonna try to power through this video right here because I'm about falling asleep. I've said it before. I wanna fast forward through this, but I'm not going to. I'm
we got to
almost
stick it through.
I'm almost guaranteeing I'm one of the only people right now that has not double clicked through this video and fast forwarded 10 seconds ahead every 5 seconds that I was watching
Yeah,
this video. So it's incredibly boring. The next time I want to fucking fall asleep, I'm going to watch this video and I'll be able to fall asleep because it's so boring. The sound of the water is cool.
It basically covers that whole door.
oh wow,
Whole door.
That's crazy. That's how long it's been raining inside of there. Good
Did
splash, man.
It's like a shipwreck. That's what that reminds me of.
It's like a flooded basement to me.
I get what he's saying.
No, I'm playing around.
Oh,
Lake.
It does look like the Titanic. Like
yeah,
if the Titanic was a shitty ship and it was going down, that's what it would look like inside of, like when they're running through the hallways, Leonardo DiCaprio
yeah.
and Kate Winslet, is it? I think.
No.
And yes.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I think it
Oh,
is. I'm not exactly sure. But it's
I don't
Leonardo
even know.
DiCaprio and some girl. I think it's Kate Winslet. Pretty sure I should know that.
I don't know.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure that
terrible. I'm terrible with actors and actor. Like I could picture the face, but I have no idea what her name is.
the
She
name
was
is
great.
Rose
I know that.
and it is Kate Winslet. Pretty
Okay.
sure of that. Pretty sure of that. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will tell me down below. I don't
Please.
care enough to Google it. I could Google it. I got a computer in front of me. I could do that. I'm not. Old wooden ladder.
Asbestos.
Looks like it's all been ripped down or fell down into the water.
Mhm.
That is deep.
It's at least
That's pretty
5.5 feet deep.
Mhm.
Sorry about my breathing, guys. This mask is thick as fuck. By the height of the water, by the height of the door, this water gotta be at least 7 feet deep.
Or 5.5 feet.
No,
Maybe
because
6
like,
feet.
look, it's the door is probably 8 feet tall.
Door frame's about 80 inches.
Jesus Christ. Look at the decay. That's rough. What was that?
What would possibly be down there?
An
In the
animal.
dark. I don't even see why an animal would go down there. It's in the basement. You have to go way too far down.
Asbestos.
Hey, man.
Dangerous down here.
Everything in that school was wrapped in asbestos because there were wooden doors inside of that school. They needed as much fire retardant as possible. I'm actually surprised it's not dustier in
Find a
here.
dead body floating in.
It's with all the water through the years, it probably washed a lot of it away or just kind of settled it down.
Yeah, well, it looks like not very many things have happened in this school, even in terms of explorations
Down here.
Yeah.
or vandalism, for that matter. And like I said, it seems like it's pretty airtight
Ain't no way.
in terms of windows being shut.
I'm not walking through all of that.
Yeah, why would you?
Oh, there's bats down there though.
So there you go. That's what's living down there. I said animals wouldn't go down there, so there's bats living down there. Cool sign. I love those
I love the
signs.
sign. Fallout shelter.
So does he.
This is where it's at.
This is where it's at, man.
God, this is crazy. Shit.
All right.
That hurt.
Cut yourself. Yeah, cut yourself on a freaking rusty.
Make sure you get your tetanus shots.
Clean piece of paper.
Yeah, it's like one piece of paper in the whole entire school. There's somebody down there. That is reflection. There's another light that looked like down there.
Probably reflection.
So where is he now? I guess he's back
First
on the
floor.
So first, nah.
Well, if he came up from the basement, then
I
he's
think
on
he
the first.
skipped over something here because he came up that double staircase there. There's actually
Uh-huh.
shit in that room. Go in the room. I definitely heard something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Oh, I like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
I really like that. One of the things that I like most inside of these abandoned places, and I can appreciate this school just for this, is that this is all growing back. And that's one of the most favorite things that I like to see inside of abandoned places is when nature starts to take things back inside of them. And there's going to be a tree inside of that school at some point in time. It's getting so wet inside of
Mm-hmm.
there. And obviously, like I said before, there aren't a lot of windows and doors open apparently because the dust isn't floating around. But there's enough openings inside of there for vegetation to get in and start to grow. And I love to see that. That is very, very cool. I would like to go to this school. I don't know. When was this exploration done? Let me see when this exploration was done here. I just got to check this out for my own. When was this put up? When is this from? 10 months ago. So 10 months ago. So if I was to go to this school just for shits and giggles in like 2 years, right? I would want to go upstairs, right? And see whether or not there's a tree or ferns or whatever growing there. There's going to be a jungle in that hallway.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really cool to look at. So Urbex Hill, this is a good piece of your video. You should be going inside of more rooms, but you should also be filming this a lot more. We'll see what kind of explanation you get inside of. I want to know if you're turned on by this as much as me, because at this point, I'm happy with watching your video until that. So I don't know if Urbex Hill is watching this video or anybody's going to lead into this video, but if he does and you take any of my comments the wrong way, this is a positive one right here. You found signs of life, sir.
It's crazy how these plants are growing.
It's wild too because it's like, how much light does that hallway possibly get? I mean, these plants look very much alive.
Well, there's probably pieces of the ceiling, the roof missing at that point. You get to see there's wind
Oh,
inside of
maybe.
there. You can
Yeah,
see that
maybe.
it's windy inside of there.
Yeah.
So there's definitely pieces of the ceiling that have caved in, and it's getting, like you said, enough light because there's nothing else around there. It's that
Mhm.
one spot. But it's going to grow. It's going to go
Yeah.
down that hallway. So this is the same area where those bats were in the first place. He's just walking around in circles in the school right now.
Was it? I thought it had a different type of ceiling.
I could have sworn it looks all the same to me right now. And I mean, it's all the same. It's a school. So if you don't have anything inside of it, nothing on the walls or nothing significant damage or growth like we just saw, you're not going to understand or know where you're at. It seems like he's going around in circles though.
Also, the tile that we were looking at before, it's just decorative tile.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I've never seen that before.
Me neither.
It's got dimples inside of it, something like that. It looks cool. I've never seen it before. Different.
Whoa, that scared me. I thought that was like a body laying there. I'm tripping.
What? Where? What, dude? No. This is clickbait right now.
I'm all jittery.
Yeah.
No, I think he's just shook because he was hearing noise.
As far as I'm concerned, this guy's getting ready to act right now. Something's going to happen. So, what are you jumpy about? You thought a lamp was an animal.
Listen, I got to give him some credit though, because he's there. He's supposedly hearing noises. I'd be a little like on edge. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt right now.
Show me those windows, dude. I want to see that window. Is that like cage?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was glass block at first. It looks
oh,
like
it is. I think it is glass block.
Every room is about the same.
Yeah, everything. The whole goddamn school
An
is torn
interesting
apart.
hallway there. I'm surprised there's not more graffiti all over the walls.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It doesn't look like this place encountered.
Roof. But I'm good. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, well, that's probably what you would fall through if you went on the roof. That's more than likely a smart move. But yeah, that's what I was saying before. It doesn't look like too many kids came in here and vandalized or anything like that. So it doesn't look like the dust has been picked up or anything. Also, it is very moist inside of that school. So there's probably very much like there's not very much dust to, kick up off the floor since it's all sopping wet. We know about those places. We have probably thousands of dollars worth of sneakers that were ruined.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's a good shot with the growth behind it.
Yeah, that's what somebody was doing there. Somebody made the most of this place. I don't know why there would be a record next. There you go.
No, that I heard for sure.
Yeah. A bat probably knocked something down.
No, bats are pretty good with not hitting stuff.
Why is that door like that?
What do you mean, why is that door like that? There's no light down there. Is it light?
I think it's his light.
Yeah, why is he wondering why this door's like this? What?
I think somebody's in there.
But why would somebody be in there?
Barricaded themselves in. Why isn't he saying like hello?
In front of the door. What the fuck?
More growth.
Oh, there's a hole.
There you go. All right, so this school is old enough that you can fall through the floors, apparently.
At least they had some rebar in there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked like there was concrete underneath that floor, but there was a hole there.
Somebody's in there.
And where?
In that room. He thinks somebody's in that room.
That shit stinks.
Get the fuck out of here. This is fucked up, man. This
No,
guy,
stop. Hold on. I want to hear him.
this guy is a lying motherfucker. There is no way.
I will scream if somebody comes jumping out of this thing.
This is bullshit. There's no way.
Somebody lives in here.
Oh my God.
Shh.
Is that a piss bottle?
Ew. It
That's a
kind of
piss
looks like.
bottle.
I mean, there's a Black and Mild.
Yeah. What the fuck? All right.
What?
Why would somebody just yell like that? Why would somebody just keep yelling like
Hold
that?
on. Hold on.
I'm out. Fuck that.
Nah, this is fake. You're not running fast enough. If he's really scared, he'd be running faster than that. He'd be jumping downstairs. He'd be clearing. Is this a big fat guy? Have you ever seen this guy before?
No,
Why isn't he running faster than this? Why isn't that guy screaming more?
Fuck.
This is bullshit.
Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it did. I could tell.
No, it's this way. Oh my God. Oh shit. I don't know if he's chasing me.
It's definitely not. It would have been behind you.
you would hear him coming.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Wow, that's bullshit.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's an actual person, you wouldn't be like, "Yo, I'm sorry." Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
they're not yelling or whatever. Like, all right,
I wish I would have noticed this when I first entered.
hang on.
So this means he sees something.
The decay is crazy in here.
So this is the
Hold
first
on,
part of the video.
he's showing.
No.
Wait, did you see it?
What am I looking at? I don't see anything. Where?
Yeah. No, in the whole there's a person that walks into the room.
Into this room right here.
No. It's on the right side of the film.
I gotta see this.
It's on the right
All right,
side. You
I
don't
see that.
it?
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Okay, I saw it. All right. So there was
So
somebody inside of there
I was probably watched the whole time.
by your friend. More than likely by your friend. I just want to say it's probably, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, I think that was a bullshit video. All right. Nobody runs that slow when they're scared. Nobody's not leaping downstairs. Nobody's not doing any of those things. It was just too shitty of a place. Why would you be inside of there? All the clues for this being a clickbait video and just a lie is the fact of why are you there? What are you doing? Just roaming around in dirt. There's nothing there to be said. You're not even saying anything.
yeah.
So that's how much there is to be said about this place. There's really nothing to be said about the place. The only thing that I saw that was remotely cool inside of there was the growth and the projector and record on the desk next to the growth. That was
Yeah.
it.
And I don't want to say like a
You don't want to be
not
mean to this guy?
no, like I don't want to say like a stereotype as far as like what that scream sounded like, but it sounded like a young person. It didn't
Yes.
sound like I mean, not saying that a young person can't be like homeless or living in a school or anything like that, but it didn't sound like,
But
I don't
why would
know.
he
It was
scream
hard to,
like that?
I don't
It's
know.
just it's
That's,
just the way
yeah.
it screamed. It's so cheap. It wasn't done well at all.
Yeah,
It was
because I feel
definitely
like,
a clickbait video. If anybody says it's not a clickbait video, I don't give a fuck, because that there's no reason for anybody to be inside of there. Nobody. It, like I said, I've gone through places like that, but I have not gone through a place like that for 30 minutes just continually rolling. Okay, I'm just not continually rolling. I have not seen any of this guy's other videos. If he just continually rolls like that, then he's not very good at shooting these places,
yeah,
because he's
because I
just
feel
walking
like,
through hallways, doing whatever. You haven't gone inside of any rooms. There was literally no reason to be inside of that place other than to stage a clickbait video. And that
yeah.
is exactly what he did. He staged a clickbait video. Even the dude that he had there yelling had the shit yell. Who's rah, rah, who does that? Who
Well,
does that?
that's what I was just about to say. Like, whenever we've been in a place where there was actual homeless people living in there, they'd be like, "Hey," or like, "What do you do?" Or they'd
We'd
actually
speak to
come.
them.
Well, yeah, we'd
Or like
actually end up having a conversation with
I've
them.
literally
So,
never been chased out of anywhere. And I've
correct.
run into homeless people. I've run into a lot of homeless people with you.
Yeah.
And that one spot in California was like a
Hmm.
refugee camp
That's
for
literally the
homeless
one that I
people.
was thinking of. That was
And
literally the one that I was just thinking of.
and never ever have I ever ran into anybody that just started yelling at me or screaming like crazy. Like, that guy was bananas. And first of all, he's sitting
Yeah.
in a room. Why would anybody be sitting in that room? All right, out of all the places, whether or not you're homeless or whatever, that's the place you're taking shelter inside of. All right, it's damp, it's wet. There's a fucking, like, the only thing that made me seem like remotely like true was that there was something that resembled a piss bottle, and we see piss bottles all over
Often,
these
yeah.
places, and that's absolutely disgusting. But what I think is that there was somebody at some point in time hanging out back there. There was some bum back there that was hanging out, and they found the fucking piss bottle spot in the Black and Mild, put it on the table, set everything
Yeah.
up, and then he said, "Okay, this looks like a spot that I can go to." Because he stopped, and it's like, why is he wondering
Well,
whether or
and
not somebody's
I
living
was just
inside of
about to
that
say
room?
that.
Because the first thing that came to my mind was that there might be an open window or something like that on the other side of that, and all the kids or whoever went in there to vandalize it just took all the chairs and smashed them up against the door and blocked out the door with it and jet out through the window or whatever they did with it. I would have had no inkling that there would have been somebody living inside of there.
Well, it's that, but it's also like if he's sitting there getting like freaked out about the sounds that he's hearing, and then he walks past this door that looked, suspicious, and he thinks somebody's in there, and he's nervous about it. Why would he want to then investigate that room? I would have just kept it moving and been like, okay,
Exactly. If he's
somebody's
going to
in
run
there.
away.
I'm out of here. Yeah,
If
like I'm
all
out.
you're going to do is run away, right? And like you said, like Christy said here, okay, and this is coming from a girl, okay? If you're going to run away, why are you going to continue to investigate any further? What is
Right.
going to come of it? What's going to happen? You think somebody's inside of that room?
Just leave.
Somebody's right there. And why did he wait until he got to the curtain or raincoat or whatever that was
To
draped over the
scream.
doorway there to scream? Why didn't he do it as soon as he came in there with the lights? Sees the piss bottle. The guy's got to know that he's going to go further. Why
Correct.
wouldn't he, as soon as, if all he's going to do is yell like that, right?
Been like, hey, get the
Why,
fuck out of
yeah,
here.
why wouldn't he
Like,
have done that beforehand while he was on the other side of the chairs at the doorway? Why wouldn't he have yelled at him at that point?
right.
Did
Yeah, no.
getting him
Okay.
closer. Don't explore alone on the blackboard is a complete giveaway. Okay, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Don't explore alone. All right, I might encounter something. This guy's giving me warnings over here. I better
Yeah.
heed to these. But no,
I'm a little disappointed of the
I'm gonna
clickbait.
go further to the clickbait or
Yeah.
to the keep out sign. You got me all messed up in the game right now.
Sorry.
I'm going to go further to the clickbaity keep out sign that was sitting there, and so that guy, he posted up inside of that spot so he could smoke his Black and Mild and piss inside of a water bottle, and he was like, "Let me remind myself to put the keep out sign on there." All right.
Yeah.
If anybody that was a fan of this guy, and listen, he probably puts out other great videos, probably does other really, really great explorations that I'll probably look at one day. But for this one, anybody that watches this video that was a fan of his, if you thought this was A+ stuff and you thought that this was real, I am very sorry for you, because this is not real. That was not a real video. That was a waste of a half an hour. That was a waste of. I wanted to fast forward to that. I wanted to see the click ratio on that fucking video, because there's nobody that could have tolerated just him walking around through there and wanted to pick up any of the vibe.
Well, yeah, because there was no like music or even anything to kind of keep you like entertained in a way.
If it was crumbly and there were things to look at, right? And I would rather hear the
guess,
paint,
yeah. I guess that's
cracking
true.
under your feet, or the splashing, or whatever it is that's going on. The drips of water, there were cool elements to the video. I'm not going to say that there were not cool elements to the video. It's just that you just dragged me through a half an hour of my life to hear some dude scream, and you run away. Like, the guy was obviously a crackhead. The kid looks like he looks like he's in shape. I'm looking at his profile picture right here.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in shape. He looks like he could defend himself. What are you afraid of some crackhead sitting inside of some asbestos closet inside of an abandoned wet school? You know what I mean? Why would you be running away? Why would you be running away so slow? Why would you be running away so slow? Because when I gotta get away, I'm cruising down at least four steps at a time. We're doing 4 steps at a time. This guy's individually going over the steps. I didn't even do that kind of running away from shit when I had a broken leg. I was still cruising. This guy was just like, I got to get a couple more minutes out of this video. We got to get this over 35 minutes. All right, we're good right here. Scream one more time. Scary stuff.
I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping for like something a little bit more legit. So I'm a little,
maybe
whatever.
One day we'll give this guy another shot. We'll see one of his videos, and we'll see what he's up to. And he's doing well. I mean, he's definitely doing well. I'm looking at him. He's got members. He's got Patreons. He's doing better than us. That's for goddamn sure. He's got more people following him. I mean, he's got a list of people. So, I mean, it's great. He gets people to follow him. He does. He goes into shitty places. He doesn't even have to look for like good places or anything like that. He just goes into shitty ass places, right? He has some dude scream. Gets a bunch of
he's good to go.
Got subscribers. Got over 500,000 views on that video.
Maybe we were doing something wrong. Maybe we needed to do.
Fuck with this guy. You know what I mean? Look at us. We were doing it all fucking wrong. All we had to do was just go inside
and scream
shitty ass school and have somebody like Justin or somebody like that just scream their asses off and then run out really, really slow, and then everybody would have came to watch our videos, right?
Maybe
he just got the better group of people. I think I got the better group of people.
Yeah.
I would rather have this hardcore subscribers that I have that come to watch the quality Urbex videos that I put out, or used to put out, or will put out again. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
When people are watching stuff like this and getting more views on it, I'd rather sell my stuff to HBO and Discovery Channel and get the money right from them than to, risk having some dude in San Jose call the police on me and get arrested, for going to an abandoned place. Awesome. But yeah, this guy's doing good. And that was a pretty good review. That was definitely a review. I'm not going to give it a score or anything like that, but it was definitely a review to a reaction video right there, because I thought that was 100% bullshit and clickbait.
I agree.
I'm going to end this right here. So we'll see you on the next review, reaction. Peace.